Austin Gomber, the lefty, makes the start for the Rockies in this one.
Yeah, he had probably one of his best starts in his last one. You look at the numbers and hasn't got a lot of run supports, that doesn't have the wins to show for it, but his last start, 5 innings pitched, 1 run, 4 hits, 4-pitch pitcher, the 4-seam, changeup, slider, and the curveball.
2-1. Breaking ball, and that's bunted up the third baseline, and that's going to be a base hit. McMahon picks it up after it stops rolling about 15 feet from the bag. And Jose Altuve has himself a bunt single. It's just the second hit for Altuve in his last 13 at-bats.
Altuve's got 3 steals on the year. Gomber will come to the plate, and Bregman will bounce it fair inside the third baseline, and McMahon throws him out. Ryan McMahon ended up on the warning track along the third base dugout by the time his momentum stopped after he threw a perfect rainbow to Eleuris Montero.
The best play that Ryan McMahon has made this year, perhaps.
Altuve goes to second, 1 gone. Here is Yordan Alvarez. Breaking for third is Altuve. The throw gets away from McMahon. Altuve doesn't see it. Now he does, and he stays at third base.
Well, it's unfortunate. Gary Pettis was yelling at Altuve to go. And Altuve didn't trust it, wanted to see where the baseball was, and couldn't find it in time.
Yeah,
whenever you slide into a base, man, you got to look toward the outfield to see where the baseball is.
Alvarez is 0 for his last 12 with runners in scoring position. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that's skied in the center. Coming in for it now, Doyle. He has a great arm, still coming in, makes the catch. Altuve's going to test it, coming home. The throw to the plate is way off line up the first base side. Altuve scores. It's a sacrifice fly for Alvarez, and a 1-0 Astros lead.
Boy, by not coming home, Altuve on that stolen base attempt, he buys Alvarez an easy RBI on the sacrifice fly. That's what friends are for. The Astros taking the lead, Robert. The Rockies now have trailed in every single game of the season, 28 in a row now for Colorado to trail at some point during a game.
And that ties a modern Major League record to start a season.
And Tucker's .350 against the Southpaws this year.
And Tucker hits it high in the air and deep to right field. Bouchard is back at the wall, looking up. See you later! Over the Rockies bullpen for Kyle Tucker. He homers for the second straight day, and it is 2-0 Astros. Tucker's 7th of the year.
It was over the bullpen in right field, and that's a high wall out there, too, to get it up there. Just a blast from Tucker.
Jeremy Pena climbs in, offers to the first pitch, playable in left, and coming in, Nolan Jones makes the catch, side retire, but the Astros get 2.
Framber Valdez makes his return for the Astros. Framber making just his 3rd start of the year, pitching for the first time in 27 days. His last start was April 2nd against Toronto when he threw 7 2/3 scoreless innings. Valdez missing time with elbow soreness.
Right back up the middle off the bat of Ezekiel Tovar, backhanded by Altuve. And he gets the young, outstanding shortstop of the Rockies, and a terrific play defensively by Altuve ranging up the middle. 1 gone, Brenton Doyle, the batter, and he shows bunt, puts one down. Valdez fields and throws on a dig, out at first base on a close play. As Jose Abreu on the backhand there with the dig.
So 2 out, nobody on for Ryan McMahon.
1-1 to Mack is hit down the left side fair inside the left field line. Yordan Alvarez will retrieve it and hold the Rockies third baseman to a single.
Runner goes. Throw down a second from Caratini. Safe, sliding in with a steal is McMahon.
The Astros are going to challenge the safe call at second base.
And it's a bang-bang play at second base for sure. We'll see if it's enough to overturn.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Houston will retain their challenge.
And that ends the inning. So it's a caught stealing, the first of the year for Victor Caratini, as McMahon has gunned down to retire the side.
Now a full count on Nolan Jones. So Jones fighting off some pitches, hanging in the at-bat with Framber Valdez. Payoff pitch to Jones. Swinging a ball, hit toward the alleyway. Hustling over is DeBone from center. He won't get there. It lands on the track. Skips up against the wall. Stopping at third is Elias Diaz. And a double to right center for Nolan Jones. And the Rockies are in business here in the home half of the second inning.
Valdez from that wind-up. Here's his 1-1 to Sean Bouchard. And it's lined to right field. Tucker coming on. It's got to play it on the hop.
1 run will score. Holding at third base is Jones. Nice piece of hitting by Sean Bouchard. That's an RBI single. 2-1 Astros. So Jones at third, still 1 down. Here's Jacob Stallings. Here's the pitch to Stallings, and he'll hit this to right field. That might score the run. Backing up is Tucker to the track. He'll make the catch. Jones will score from third base. Holding at first is Bouchard. That's an RBI for Stallings with a sacrifice fly. And the Rockies tie the ball game at 2.
A lot of easy outs in the last 5 batters for Austin Gomber, guy swinging early in the count. It's Altuve had a bunt single. Altuve cranks one to left. Palagaye, there it goes. Way up there. And I mean way up there for Altuve. His 7th of the season, the Astros take the lead back.
438 feet on that home run.
Boy, he is so strong and so quick. Framber Valdez has the lead again. It's 3-2 Houston. And the top of the order for the Rockies, beginning with their shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar, very aggressive at the plate.
Yeah, doesn't walk a lot and strikes out a ton.
1-2. Curve got him. Strike 3 chasing. Caratini blocks it, throws to first base to finish the strikeout. And that's the first out of the 3rd inning. First strikeout for Framber in the game. Here's the 3-2. Breaker got him. Strike 3. Snap that one off. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 away.
Another one on a breaking ball.
A little better finish, and it's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Valdez got him. Strike 3, another bender. And a good one from Framber, striking out the side. 1-2-3 at the top of the order. Astros have had pretty good success in Mexico the last 5 years, haven't they? First pitch to Pena is driven to left field. Back on it, Nolan Jones, still going, and that's in the bullpen for a homer. Pena's 3rd jack of the year. First pitch swinging, and the Astros lead 4-2.
Pena all over that first pitch. His first home run since April 3rd.
As Valdez approaching 60 pitches in his first start off the IL. As a high chopper to third, Alex Bregman handles it, and he throws out Bouchard. 1 gone.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big curveball gets him. Framber Valdez with 5 strikeouts, all of them on the hook, and there are 2 away.
Didn't have any strikeouts first time through the order. Now, second time through the order, 8 batters, 5 punch-outs.
So Valdez at 70, and you wonder if this is the last inning for Framber Valdez. Joe Espada telling us this is right around the target for him. He gets the strikeout, his 6th strikeout, and that could be the punctuation mark for Valdez on the day. Gets it with the slider. The Astros looking to pad their lead here in the 8th. There's 2 on, but nobody out for Bregman. Bregman hits it sharply back up the middle into center. They're going to wave Caratini around third, and the throw to the plate is cut by Montero at the mound. Alex Bregman delivers an RBI single. 5-2 Astros.
Big exhale for Alex Bregman. He's been getting hits, but it's been jam shots. He hasn't been on time. 107 miles an hour off the bat is the hardest hit that he's had this season.
Birds 3-2, runner goes. It's a slow roller, and that keeps them out of the double play. Trejo handles it to first base to get Tucker, but scoring on the play is Altuve, and it's 6-2 Houston.
Diaz waiting for another 0-2 from Mears. Here it is. And that is grounded hard past the dive of McMahon and down the left field line, headed for the corner. Around third, Bregman, he will score. Right behind him comes Pena. He scores standing up as well. Yainer Diaz drives in 2 with a double. Astros lead 8-2.
There you go. That's the hit they were looking for. A hanging breaking ball. Yainer Diaz right down the line and with authority.
Elauris Montero will try and keep it alive. He's 0 for 3 on the afternoon.
Speared by Hader on the sharp grounder, and that will win it for Houston. And that's the ball game of the Astros, who put up 12 runs yesterday, sweep this Mexico City series, and win the finale by a score of 8-2.